If this is a woman that you haven't met yet, how do you know she's going to be your wife?
One of the few good dreams I've had is of the day we first meet. I see her from afar, our eyes meet, and I know from that moment we'll be together.
How can you be so sure this is the day you meet?
How do you know when you're in love? Butterflies in your stomach, a pounding heart, the excitement of looking at someone and knowing you don't have to look any further. That's the day we meet.
But it hasn't happened. Not yet.
My name is Christopher Aguilar. I was born in Mexico City, but I grew up most of my life in the States. Profession-wise, I work right now, my daytime job is at Webster University, Vienna. I am an admissions and recruitment officer. And on the side, I get to do some acting and singing. It's kind of funny to see how I can go from the daytime, my daytime job, and then kind of switch everything off and then go into rehearsals. When I got my hands on the script, I read through it, I literally got goosebumps, especially towards the end of the script. Vitor and the whole team kind of worked on it as the movie went, kind of polishing it up. I mean, the main work was done, but it was very cool to kind of be a part of that process as well. And I loved the flexibility of my director. Like one of the examples is I met with Maria to do one of the scenes, and there was this one line that was supposed to make her laugh, and I don't think I said it and it was, she kind of giggled, but then I told Vitor on the side, like, hey, what if I say this? And he said, give it a shot. And so I said it, and it cracked not only Maria up, but also Alan. And so I guess Vitor's like, well, I guess that's the line. So I was able to kind of put a little bit of input myself, very little, but it was really cool to do that. I think the biggest challenge would have to be the continuity. One scene, we filmed, it happens from day to the morning, and you have to obviously look the same because even though we filmed for over 6 months, my hair grows with time, and I'm Mexican, so it becomes this big nappy afro. So after time, we had this like span where we weren't gonna film for a while. So I went and I was like, well, I'm gonna just get my hair cut. I think it's not gonna be a problem. And I cut it. And I guess I told the guy, like, don't cut it too much because it's important that it's not too much. But he didn't listen, and I guess I got really close to the sides here. And I saw Alan at this cast party for another thing, and he looked at me and goes, you cut your hair, didn't you? And I said, yes. And then the next day, that same night, I actually got a call from Vitor, like, did you cut your hair? And so that was a really dumb and rookie mistake on my part, but I guess you live and you learn, and they were really cool about it. They're like, okay, we're gonna have to make this work, but I think that's the tough thing to keep in mind. The difficulty is continuity. I had to be in these boxer briefs, which didn't really contain my goodies very well, so we were literally in this bed that was kind of like a cage, and so I had to kind of crawl out of it without letting Maria or Sophie wake up. And so yeah, I think I showed the crew my junk, and it was kind of funny, but yeah, next time I would get boxers that are a bit bigger. But overall it was a fun shooting day, and it was funny because it was one of the first scenes we shot, and I had just met Maria, so right in we had to like jump in there and kiss each other and like be in this bed together. So yeah, it was a fun challenge, I guess. Yeah. You've got a little bit of everything. You've got romance, you've got comedy, you've got a lot of sadness as well. It's like a roller coaster, and I think it's a fun roller coaster that the audience will enjoy being a part of. So definitely would love for you guys to check it out. We've put a lot of hard work into it. I want to say thank you for the amazing cast and crew that put blood, sweat, and tears, especially Vitor and Rui, who really worked their butts off. Christian and Fritz, who really contributed so much to this whole project, as well as everybody in the crowdfunding. I was so happy to be a little part of the whole crowdfunding thing, and it's amazing how much support we got from everybody. So thank you to everybody, and you guys should come and check out the film that you helped make, and also those of you that have heard about it for the first time now. Make sure to come check us out, dude, and you could even meet us at the premiere. May 28th is going to be our big premiere. It's going to take place in Berg Kino. If you'd like to get your tickets, you can go to the description box below, click on the link to register. Entrance is free, which is great. So come by, you'll get to meet the cast and crew and be one of the first people to watch our awesome film.